Alright guys, Fuller coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. So, yeah man, if basically you had 10 toes and someone asks how many toes has Natureboy shot off of his own, I would probably say basically 7, of those 10. Due to the simple fact that, basically nothing's changed with that guy. I mean, he's still the same manipulator, still the same, user. That's basically it, man. And I mean, to be honest with you, nothing is going to change with him. So that's another thing we have to keep in mind, that, it's not going to change. He's still going to remain the same. You can say, that, hopefully, him getting locked up helped him. Hopefully him being in there for that long humbled him and stuff like that. Nah, it didn't humble him, man. He's still the same person. And, I'll never be in another man's pocket. I'll never be, you'll never catch me talking about someone's net worth and stuff like that. But I will talk about how they acquired their money. I will talk about that. And, the way he's acquiring his money, I mean, how can you follow someone? This is my question to all his followers. And the crazy thing about his followers, I'm dead serious. I swear to God, that when one of his followers was talking to Kaja, the Caucasian woman who it didn't work out, they had a falling out. When one of his followers was talking to her, he was she was I knew she was a supporter of him. I knew she was. But I mean, honestly, all of his followers, what I'm going to say, and this is going to sound very disrespectful, but it's real. It's real talk. All of his followers have some kind of mental disability. All of his followers have something going on which is not right in their head, there's something, there's a screw loose missing. And yeah, they may function in daily society, but the fact that, one of his followers, he told not to use medication for schizophrenia, shows you what he's about. I mean, schizophrenia is no joke, man. And then you're going to tell her, oh, no, you don't need to use meds. Come on now, man. You can't play around like that. You really can't play like that. But apparently he thinks he can. Apparently he thinks it's okay to do that. And it's not okay. I'm telling you right now, man. You can't jeopardize someone like that, man. For real. You're going to end up hurting that person. And we already know that you hurt Mama Dia, so you want more blood on your hands, and this time you want the blood when it's outside of your quote unquote jurisdiction. You know what I mean? So here's the thing, man. He has never ever said that he offers a woman anything but penis and avocados and potatoes. Like, he has never said the only thing he said, man, is that he feels that he can offer a woman something. That's all he said. He has never said what he can offer them. But all he said is that he can offer them, like, basically that's all he does offer them is, may God forgive what I'm about to say, but all he does is offer them are bastard babies and possibly definitely STDs, and maybe, as I said, avocados and potatoes, and then maybe on occasion some organic, vegan, sweet and sour Chinese chicken, but that's just about it, man. I'm sorry, but the women who follow him, man, you guys definitely don't have no respect for yourself, and you guys definitely are lowering your standards. I'll say that because and this is me personally. I would expect a woman to help me raise my standards, to help me raise my how should I say it, raise my ambitions. I would want a woman to do that, without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely. So with that being said, man, those women over there don't do that. All they do is just pretty much answer to his beck and call, and that's it. They don't raise up they don't, as they say, that MOP song, they don't ante up. I would want my woman to do that though, man. I would want my woman to tell me, listen, man, I know it's in you to go get that paper. I know it's in you to go get that Maybach. I know it's in you to go get that investment property. I would want my woman to say that. That's what I would want her to say. I would want her to say, I know you can do it. It's in you. You got this. Come on. Don't be a wimp. I would want her to say things like that, man. But come on now, man. Those women don't do that with him. I'm not gonna even lie to you, man. When I box, I don't like really having woman audience when I box, but there be some girls in the boxing gym being like, come on, man. Come on. Mash on the mash, if I'm sparring, they be saying like, oh, you got to mash, man. Don't take it easy. I like that kind of thing. And I'll do the same. They can expect if they give me 100% support, that's what I'm going to give them 110% support. If they have ambitions, then we're going to get those ambitions together. We're going to get this bag together. We're going to see to you getting certified together. We're not going to just let one of them be a doormat. That's not going to go down with me. And no, it's not being a simp. That's not simping. That's simply doing what those who came before us did and would want us to do. Okay? There's one saying that I carry with me, and I'm gonna carry this forever, man. The great revolutionary Thomas Sankara said, there is no revolution without any woman, and that women hold up the other half of the sky, and that's it. That's what it is, and you can still be alpha and think like that. So, with him doing that, man, I'm sorry, bro, but the sad thing about this dude, man, is he's more of a woman than the woman he got over there. You know, because according to his live, basically, you know, and how can you, like, if you're a woman, how can you want this? Like, why would you want a guy that offers you nothing but herpy dingaling, avocados and potatoes, and STDs? Like, why would you want that for yourself? Like, seriously. Like, I mean, look, man. On his video, basically, on his last video, on his last live, you know, he was, or a couple of lives before that, he was bragging about, oh yeah, we got this land. It's rent to own land. We're going to get this land. You know, we didn't even need Kaja for the land. You know, we did this ourselves. We didn't even need her. You know, she was a non-factor. You know, she was broke. This, that, and the other. You know, that's what he was saying, right? Now, and then he was saying, you know, we got 2 wives coming over. I got 2 more wives coming over, you know, and they're going to bring financial resources. I mean, if he's saying something like that, okay, that's just showing you the type of caliber of guy he is, okay? There's nothing he can offer you. There's nothing he can offer you that you can't search on Google and do yourself. All right? So, my advice to women who follow this nut is start your own carbonation wherever you are. Do it right. Okay? And I'm going to use his words. Okay? Live it, you know? But just live it right wherever you are. So what that means is, what I mean is that, okay, let me make a scenario up. Let's say you're in Los Angeles, okay? Just go ahead, go to Kenneth Hahn Park, take a tent, spend some time there, meditate, reflect, you know, go on a hike. After that, go to your farmer's market, get your goods, get your organic foods, your fruits, or whatever the case may be. Chomp down on those. And then after that, if you so have the need to do this is if you have the need to do it, go to your house and, you know, in the privacy of your own home where it's like nobody can see you. If you want to be a nudist, then be a nudist. You know, if that's your thing, do it over there. But you don't got to go to him to do it. You know, you definitely don't. Because there's one pattern I see with them. With the women that go over there, there's one pattern I see. They give him something as far as finances go, and they leave with nothing but a disease and no money left. So it's obvious as a man on the mirror what he's about, okay? And what he's about is taking your resources and leaving you like that. But I'm glad he got catfished, you know. 2 women catfished him. And you know, this is how you know he's not an alpha. An alpha would already have solutions lined up in case that fell through. An alpha would have point A to point Z. You know, he didn't have that. So that's why you see him now begging for donations once again. Something tells me though that he has money. He just don't want to spend it. Something really, really kind of tells me that that's the case. You know, that dude got money, but he is reluctant to spend that money. You know, I don't know why something is telling me that, but something is indeed having my sixth sense, you know. Because they do have Social Security incomes coming in and stuff like that. And I'm going to end on this note and then I'll stop. He's saying that the land is rent to own. He's saying that the down payment payment is 4,000 US dollars, right? He's saying that the payments are $2,000 a month. My question is this. I don't know how that government works over in Panama, but if you can't come up with the down payment for the place in first month, that's already going to be a red flag to the officials and the authorities. And what they're going to say now is like, well, you know, he's having trouble getting this money together. What we shouldn't think that, you know, he won't have trouble getting monthly rent together, you know. So maybe we have to like backtrack out and, you know, not close escrow with this guy and, you know, just be better safe than sorry, you know. But anyhow, those are just some of my observations with this dumbass, you know. And with that being said, man, Fool is signing out. All I gotta say is hopefully the spirits are just gonna keep the mash on this dude, you know. And the more they keep the mash on him, the merrier it is for a lot of us. You know, I usually like don't like laugh at other man's misfortune, but in this case I do laugh at it, you know, because I enjoy seeing his misfortune, basically, because everything that he does, it's basically him doing it to himself. So I like seeing his misfortune unravel before him, you know. But anyhow, man, that's all I got. Fool is signing out. Njarama.